Hi guys, welcome to today's video. It is Canadian Thanksgiving, so I want to share with you guys what I typically make for my Thanksgiving. Yesterday we did have our friends over for Friendsgiving. We didn't really get to see our family this year, so we just sort of stuck to our little bubble of people that we've been seeing through COVID. You guys know Nathan, he was here. Jesse has done a couple videos with me. And then our friend Daryl. So it was 5 adults. Jacob had 2 of his friends here. It was a really good time. Phoebe unfortunately had to work. I am hot from re-prepping this food. But she did, when she came home from work, she got her food for her and her boyfriend, and then she went and spent the evening with him. So what I have here, I know it's a little hard to kind of see. I just don't want everything to in the back we have turkey. The mostly brown meat was left. I only bought a small turkey and we ate like kings and queens yesterday. So there wasn't really a lot left, but there is some turkey in the back here. It is mostly brown meat. I have mashed potatoes in the front here. This is my homemade stuffing. Some of it is from what I stuffed into the bird. And then I did make a tray outside of the bird. I have squash. I love acorn squash or pepper squash, baby carrots, and some corn back here. This is my homemade gravy from the drippings of the turkey. And my kitchen now smells fabulous again because I was reheating this. I need to, this was left. I didn't actually think we were going to have any left. This is so good. I love making just gravy from scratch, right from the turkey drippings. I'm so thankful that there is some gravy left because we were actually fighting over it yesterday. I still have some more there. I have apple juice to drink. Scott's family typically drinks apple juice with their dinner. So I bought that for Scott since he couldn't see his mom this year. I'm going to dig right in here because these potatoes have been on my mind since I woke up. Perfect. So my stuffing, I make a lot of it. Honestly, I wish I could kind of show you guys a little bit better. It's a little hang piece, but I make a lot of the stuff. I spend the whole day in the kitchen, and that's one thing that I just sort of have loved over the last few years of doing Thanksgiving myself, just for my family and whoever wants to join, is that, I just get to do all these, I watch my mom do them, I watch my aunts do it, I watch my grandmothers cook Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm just so kind of thankful to take these recipes and the things that they've taught me and do it on my own. I know that sounds kind of corny, but it really is. I'm glad that I can make the same gravy that my grandmother made that showed my mother. And it just it tastes so similar. And the stuffing, same with the stuffing. So I use a whole loaf of bread, and this year I got a small turkey because I knew there wasn't going to be many of us. I use a whole loaf of bread for my stuffing. So I had a whole loaf of bread, celery, onion, salt, pepper, and sage is really the only ingredients. And then right before you stuff it or cook it, what I do is, it was a cup of butter, half a cup of butter, probably more like a cup of butter, melt butter and pour it on. I'm sure lots of other people make their stuffing like this too, but I just love that it's the way that we make it because it's so good. I've had stuffings before that are just boring. So good. And the gravy is just like seasonings. Just seasoning salt. I use cornstarch, which is why it's such a pale color. I don't use flour. Seasoning salt. I use onion salt, garlic salt, pepper. Until it tastes delectable. The guys all really enjoyed it. The kids enjoyed it. The squash, though, it's still on, still skinned. Cut it up, put butter and brown sugar on it. Cook it in the oven for like an hour. Bring it back, bring it out, put more butter on it. And then I just put pepper on it. It's like one of my favorite. I mean, I eat squash. Actually, I don't eat squash. Like, I eat spaghetti squash quite a bit, but acorn squash, I like wait until Thanksgiving. Just like one of those things you have at Thanksgiving. I did not have any cranberry sauce. Scott, last year they didn't eat it, so this year I was like, I'm not buying a can because they liked it in a can. And maybe they just like it as a decorative piece on the table because they were all like, where's the cranberry sauce? And I was like, oh, okay. The one thing that I didn't do. And then desserts, we had pumpkin pie, blueberry pie, banana bread, and Jell-O cups with whipped cream. Well, you could have whipped cream on whatever you wanted. I should say Cool Whip, but not Cool Whip. So happy Thanksgiving to all my fellow Canadians. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I didn't drink yesterday. You know what? Usually on Thanksgiving, I like drink all day while I'm cooking. I just wasn't feeling it yesterday, you know? So when I was reheating my gravy, I just added a little bit of more water because when you use cornstarch, it kind of like really goes gelatinous. So that kind of loosened it up a little bit. And the potatoes, sometimes when you make potatoes, you know, they kind of like just get stuck together. I just added a little bit more milk and a little bit of butter. And then like slowly heated them to make them soft and fluffy again. Do you guys stuff your birds, or do you prefer to have like dressing versus stuffing? Excuse me. I mean, I'll always stuff a bird. But yeah, it was just a really small bird, so I really didn't get that much in there, but the tray of dressing, I guess it's not really stuffing if it's not stuffed, but was really good too. Oh my goodness gracious. Excuse me. Come on. Okay, I won't scrape you clean right now. Usually I would just put this all on one plate and just like mix it all together, but I kind of wanted to show you guys what it looks like. But I don't have time to mess with angles, and I'm sure you guys get the gist of it. If you're in Canada, well, I mean, even wherever you are, what do you guys do for Thanksgiving? Like, do you do turkeys? Do you hang out with your family? Do you plan to this year because of all the restrictions and everything? We just got more restrictions put on in Ontario again last week, so we really couldn't have like big gatherings, but I hadn't really planned on it anyways. It was nice to kind of, we sat and had Jesse and I had a cup of tea while we ate our pie. I'm like, these are the kind of memories that I want. It's gonna put me back into a food coma. Oh. I need a spoon for this corn. Oh, I do have a spoon. And Jacob's friends came up from, Jacob came up from the basement. He's like, we're all just wondering if you're making corn. And I was like, yeah, I did plan on me. He's like, okay, good. Because that's like all they requested was corn. And I was like, okay, I can make that happen. Excuse me. 3 teenage boys, and all they wanted with their meal was corn. Happy to oblige such a request. Oh. I wish you guys could just smell how good this is and like how good it tastes. It's one of those things that's like, and I'm sure some of you guys feel the same way. It's like, I'm so glad that like turkey dinners and stuff are like not overdone as like just general meals, because I love that this is like such like, it's like an exciting meal like once or twice a year. And like you look forward to the flavors and like the excitement of like eating pie and then, or eating your turkey and then getting your pie, and I don't know. Probably gonna save this other squash for later. I knew I wasn't gonna be this hungry, but it just, everything just still looks so good, you know? If you've never made your own stuffing or dressing, I definitely recommend doing it. It's like a whole other It's a whole other thing. And I even still, as a 35-year-old woman, when I got up yesterday morning, I called my mom and I was like, how do you do it again? What am I supposed to be doing right now? And when she was on her break yesterday at work, she called me to make sure that everything was going okay. This is the best. Moms are the best. Come on now. It still keeps falling. Okay, corn, you're left. Perfect. Well, friends, thank you for joining me for Thanksgiving dinner. Love that. I was going to go live yesterday and do the whole dinner, but I was like, you know what? I am with my friends. I'm with my family. I wanted to sit and bask and just enjoy and relax in it. So I'm really glad that I could eat with you guys today, because you guys know how much you guys mean to me. I'm super thankful that I have all of you guys in my life. Let me know down below what you guys are thankful for. I know some of you guys are not celebrating Thanksgiving, but just let me know. Sometimes it's nice to just think about those things. But if you guys did like this video, if you liked what I had for my Thanksgiving dinner, give it a thumbs up. Share this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and you haven't yet subscribed. Hi to all the other new subscribers. And yeah, I'm going to go and just... I don't know. Food coma is coming on. Like, I can feel it. Thank you, turkey tryptophan. Love it. Okay, thanks for hanging out, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.